Welcome back to Edinburgh Fest Live. Yeah. I'm your host, Samantha Baines. If you've just joined us, you missed the amazing Jess Robertson. But don't worry, you can catch up. Head over to YouTube and search SBC Edinburgh Fest Live. There's hours of entertainment there for you. Now, before we join our very own celebrity cook, Hairy Mary, for a Sunday roast with a twist, I'd love to introduce our next guest. It's Dandy Darkley.
Was a puppy who had faith, ladies and gentlemen. Faith in her place in the world. Faith her actions served a greater good. Proudly wearing her sleek Soviet jumpsuit and strapped inside a space capsule, Laika caught her first glimpse of outer space. It was breathtaking. Like some infinitely vast Kandinsky abstraction, the cosmos was a colorfully cluttered canvas of astral spirals and spheroid splatters. The moon she once howled to from far below seemed so close she could fetch it. Oh! The Sputnik 2's long-range scanners detected enemy movement. Laika's little feet that once paced the streets of Moscow now deftly operated the complicated controls of her combat capsule. She set course for the enemy spacecraft and put thrusters at maximum. Ladies and gentlemen, since the dawn of mankind, a secret war has waged between the cruel cat overlords of the planet Mars, who plot non-stop the takeover of Mother Earth, and our fearless, most dependable defenders, our dogs. This is True Story, the untold tale of dogged determination and feline global domination. Oh! Once more, Laika's sensors detected something out there. Something she herself could not see. Because beyond a thick sheet of pressurized plexiglass, well, everything appeared relatively normal. Odd. There did exist an area of space strangely absent of astronomical details. This void maintained a triangular shape, and it appeared somehow to be growing, gobbling up galaxies all along its impenetrable perimeter. Once more, a klaxon cautioned Laika of imminent collision. Solar rays crested round Mother Earth. They illuminated this mystery object formerly cloaked in planetary shadow. It was a massive Egyptian pyramid composed of beige sandstone slabs and shifting steel siding. It hovered practically on top of the Sputnik 2. Laika peered at a towering window fashioned in the distinctive shape of the Egyptian Eye of Horus. Imagine a small-town drag queen doing Liz Taylor Cleopatra for the first time. But slap that eyeliner on even thicker, babies. Iconic. And there, behind a sapphire-hued pupil, sat a command console run by cats. Tabbies, calicos, and Persian pussies, all wearing blue lycra onesies with pointed shoulder pads. Uncanny! Like a snarled and opened fire! You'll have to come to my show for the rest of it. Thank you, everyone.
Dandy Darkley. You're rather beautiful. I'm glad you got the glitter memo.
Oh, this old thing.
Where can I get me one of these?
I'll come over to your house and I'll do a full fashion makeover. I only know one look, so you'll end up looking just like me, but you'll be beautiful.
I'm excited about this. I'm excited. So tell us a little bit about your show. You were mentioning a bit about Leica there, the first dog in space.
Yes, my new show here at the Fringe. It's my 4th year here in beautiful tropical Edinburgh. Here among the seagulls, you know. It's Dandy Darkley's Myth Mouth. And this year's show is all about mythology and religion, technology, how we worship our social media unto gods, and who controls information. It's also very tawdry and very, very funny. Very dirty. Bring your kids.
Hi. There are children in. So, no, I love a bit of space. I do some space shows as well.
You don't say.
Yeah, I love Leica. Because first dog in space, you've got a Leica. Leica. You're welcome. So it's your 4th year at the Fringe. What's it like coming back year after year? What have you learnt?
I've learned I am a sadomasochist. I've learned I'm a glutton for punishment. I've learned that the tighter the outfit, the further people run. Really? I'm coming.
And where do you get your inspiration from for your fashion and your performance?
You know, one of the major themes of this particular show is inspiration and creativity, you know, looking at the beautiful pantheon of artists and creators who've gone before that we all draw inspiration from as, you know, as we, even if it's subconsciously. So certainly, I mean, Divine, Lee Bowery, so many beautiful, beautiful old queens who've gone before me and you know, and paved the way to make it a little bit easier for a little southern sissy to go out and spin some tawdry tales of sex and death.
Well, you look amazing. Please tell us where we can come and see your show.
You can catch Dandy Darkley's Myth Mouth every night except the 17th at CC Blooms in Newtown, 6:45 p.m.
Dandy Darkley.
Thank you, Edinburgh Live.
Do you want it?
Live.
It's written on a big screen. If you stay with us on the sofa, because I'd love to welcome our next guest. Now, she brought us to war with the Falklands. She brought us poll tax. What's not to like? Please welcome Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, I thought it was Michael Portillo. It's not.
Look at this sofa. I'm very excited.
Only in Edinburgh. That's it.
Margaret, how are you?
Very well, all things considered.
Yeah, how are you dealing with the current political climate?
I'm not dead. That's why I'm in Edinburgh. I've got Nicola on the line just in case.
Great, great. Now, your show's been described as political camp. But how would you describe your show?
Phenomenal. It's true. It's my 3rd year here at the Edinburgh Fringe. We were here for 2 sellout runs with Margaret Thatcher, Queen of Soho. But this time, I'm a game show host, and you, the general public, are competing for your unemployment benefit. £72.10 of wasted taxpayers' money. And if you're lucky, you could go home with your golden gyro check. Yes.
What do you think makes you, Margaret, a good game show host?
What's not to like, dear? I'm warm, I'm loving, I'm like a mix of Jim Davidson and Michael Barrymore.
Perfect. Perfect. So you've been to the Fringe a few times before. What can we expect, apart from the game show, from this show that we haven't seen of Margaret before? Do we find out anything new?
Ooh.
Do we get let in?
Ooh, you do. I always let the people in, dear. That's why Scotland's always loved me. It's true. 3 sellout runs. You love me now. Like teasing a fat child, it was for your own good. No. In this show, we explore welfare, because I've been asked. The government wants to cut benefits. I know, they need to. We've run out of money. But we needed a completely arbitrary way of deciding who gets money and who doesn't. And that's what my show's about. So we have wonderful games based around the press and that wonderful thing. We've just had a referendum on Europe. And the wonderful thing is we won. So now we need no longer be dictated to by faceless bureaucrats in Brussels. And what else have we got? We've got Check Your Privilege, where you get to decide whether the next card is more or less privilege. There's fun, there's games, there's an array of new guests, even, yes, your friend and mine, Nigel Farage. And also, what's her name? Nicola Sturgeon pops in as well. She's doing very well for herself, yes. But what's the name of that other woman? The one who's Prime Minister that didn't win an election.
Oh,
Theresa May, yes. She can get her own bloody show.
On the subject of Theresa, any top tips for her time in...
Stay out of my way. Don't try and be me, dear. It's never going to happen.
It's not.
I spoke to Meryl the other day and she went, no. They don't even have the prosthetics for me.
Margaret Thatcher, where can we come and see your show?
You can see my show at the Piccolo Tent, 9 p.m. in Assembly George Square Gardens. And because we're selling out, yes, Thatcher's selling out in Scotland, we're also doing extra shows at the weekends at 1:15 a.m. It gets a little bit more rowdy because everyone's had a few more drinks. But don't worry, I'm still in control.
Looking forward to it. Thank you very much, Margaret Thatcher. That's the end of part 2. Coming up, we've still got food from Harry Mary and we've got Puddle's Pity Party. I'm very excited to see you then.